Okay guys, so I've hooked up a regular old SATA hard drive, not an SSD, just a regular old 250 gig hard drive, and I've used a cable like this, SATA to USB cable. Any like this one or this one, either one would do fine. 2.5-inch drives don't require external power, so they can run off just the USB power. So that's what I'm running. Um, you can see here that it shows up under this PC as the two partitions, the main one and the system reserved. So we can't just right click and format, because then we'd be left with still this one. And you'd be tempted to go to disk management. But even in disk management, you can see here, this is the 250 gig drive. It won't let you right click to manipulate the recovery partition. It'll only let you manipulate these two partitions. So we can only delete these two and we would be left with that. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to use Macrorit. It's a free partition program. And the free edition has a portable version. Supports a lot of things here. Supports up to 32 terabyte drives. Lets you migrate OSs so you can clone OSs. And this is free. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get the portable edition. That way I don't have to install it. Go to file location. And we're going to use our 7-zip to extract. We're running 64-bit. We're going to open the application. Free home edition. Alright, this is what it looks like. You can see clone, resize, move, merge, copy, convert, defragment, delete volume, all kinds of good things here. So what we're going to do to wipe this drive out is we're going to click on disk 1 here. Make sure you're clicking on the right disk. This is my main disk. It's a 2 terabyte SSD. This is our drive that we've got connected through our USB cable. And we're going to click delete all partitions. Yes, that's what we want to do. So now that we've done that, we come up here to commit. One operations pending, execute now. We're going to hit OK. Alright, says it was successful. Alright, so now we're going to check our file explorer again. And now it's gone because it's been formatted and there's no partition on it, so now it's not here anymore. If you want to use it for storage, you would right click on it and create a volume, and you could label it whatever you wanted to. If you wanted to give it a label, you could change the file system to whatever you wanted. You might want to stick with NTFS though. Leave all this as it is and just click OK. And then we're going to come up here to commit. I'm going to hit OK again. Now that that's complete, now we can go to our file manager again. And now we have it's not 250 because it's never going to be the full size of the drive. We've got 230 gigs of free space here we could use for storage or anything else. Now that's one way you can wipe your drive. And you don't have to be really worried about people getting the data back off of it. You really don't. Not unless they're sending off to a professional shop, or because basic tools like free file recovery tools, they're not gonna always work, and the data that they do pull off isn't usually all there. But if you are extra worried about that, you can right click again and you can click on wipe data, and it'll go over it and wipe the files more. Using this tool you can do that, but there's really no reason to. I wouldn't really worry about it much, depending on where you're sending it to. If you are just really worried about it, you can come to KillDisk.com and you can use their free version. It'll only go over it one time, but what it does, it'll go over and it'll just write zeros to the drive over and over again, making it more difficult for people to get your data off. So you can click download. We're going to open. Next. Accept. Now, you got two options here. One, you can create a bootable disk, so you can boot from a flash drive or boot from a disk and do it that way. But since we have it hooked up through a USB cable, we're going to launch the Windows version. And this is what it looks like. So all you would do is you would click on the drive that you wanted to do it on, and then you would click erase disk. And then once you did that, you'll get this little deal here. It'll let you do one pass of zeros, one pass of random numbers, and these other ones I don't think are supported in the free version, but you could try. It gives you all sorts of options here. You can include the information from the hard drive and everything else. You can print a certificate. We can even select it to print to PDF. So what we do now is we would just go down here and we would hit start. And just to make sure that you're doing it on the right one, just to confirm, as you type in the phrase, and hit OK. You can see right now one pass of zeros, pass one of one, and it gives you a timer. Alright, now it's finished. You can see it says success. You can't see it popped up on my other screen here. Just wanting us to save our certification file. So we're going to go to desktop, save that. Oh, I'm just going to say cert. Success, no errors. Okay. And now you can close that out. And if you open your little cert here that it saved, it gives you a little erase certificate, the date, time, gives you all this information. That way you can save it for yourself, or you can print it out and give it to somebody else. Whatever you want to do with that. But those are the two simplest ways that you can wipe your drive. We're going to hit reload here. Because see, now you can see it's unallocated because the partition we put on there was erased. But yeah, I hope that you found that helpful. Thanks for watching. Links will be in the description for the sites where you can get these programs. Thanks for watching. See you next time.